Let's get bitch out of the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I actually thought that the Scary Terry one was going to be like when it first started. I thought that it was just horrible at first, right? The dream sequence, I'm like, God, this is just not good at all. And then all of a sudden, it was for a reason, and it worked really well into the whole thing. I've got it playing right now. Trying to have the volume low on it, but I can't. Apparently, there we go. I've got it super low in my earphones. So yeah, all right. We watched this a week ago.
Yeah. So it's I don't know who is all in this. As Blinky says, when everyone's favorite legally safe knockoff of an 80s horror character with miniature swords for fingers instead of knives finds himself on the wrong side of a trademark infringement lawsuit, options seem bleak as Scary Terry fights to justify his livelihood in the lawsuit of the century.
Yeah.
And this is from Chris. This idea is absurd. From the moment I came up with the concept to the exact moment I clicked upload, I knew this idea was absurd, and I love it. Scary Terry getting sued by Freddy Krueger over the legalities of trademarking the word bitch. I knew going into this that I wanted to take a documentary approach. For some reason, I felt that was just funnier, which it is. And as most Rick and Morty characters go, Scary Terry is an incredibly complex and sympathetic character. He has a wife, a home, a mortgage, daily stresses, bills. The dude is a freaking dream demon, and even he gets anxiety. Another thing I had a little shame about with this project is the production value. I wanted this to look as cheap as possible. The crappier the better, because again, the whole thing is absurd. Aaron Toft plays Scary Terry, combining the classic monster shtick with serious real-life problems, and the fact that he was able to keep a straight face while delivering any of his lines was a miracle, as I was cracking up half the time. Santana Maynard plays Terry's wife, Melissa. With Melissa, we wanted her to be 100% supportive, lovable, and adoring of her husband. When you combine that disposition for the character with the cartoonishly goofy look, it makes everything funnier. It was filmed in one day. Makeup for Terry and Melissa took about 4 hours to do, and I wanted to begin with the cliche 80s bimbo getting stalked and hunted by Terry, and then undercut the whole thing with him getting served, leading to a complete tonal shift. It's all too easy to make a generic slasher parody and slapping Scary Terry's name on it, but when you specifically make it about his life and switch from genre parody to mockumentary, then you get something really fun to work with. And I have to say, well, with the exception of the eyebrow,
Well, yeah, it's funny though. The more I stare at it, the funnier it looks.
Yeah. I mean, look, knowing what we know about the way that Chris does his movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that Scary Terry graduated from the Institute of Bitchology, which is fucking awesome. I like his sweater. The sweater's great.
It looks like a green Charlie Brown sweater.
Yeah. And then his wife.
The makeup looks like melted fruit roll-ups. Just pasted on their faces.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. And you can see, what's his name? The guy that plays Scary Terry, Aaron Toft.
Yeah.
You could see that he was struggling with talking with the teeth that are in his mouth.
Yeah.
But, he's sitting on the shitter. Hey, bitch, can we talk this one out, bitch? I mean, everything about it.
Good.
Oh, come on, bitch. This is my livelihood, bitch.
Then he's got the linguistics analyst that comes in, starts going over everything about, if bitches, can be copyrighted or whatever.
Yeah. Uncontrollable sobbing. Like, he's just, I like the fact that he's just completely beside himself in this whole thing. He doesn't know what to do. He's depressed.
Yeah, it's almost like his home's about to be foreclosed on or something.
Yeah, he's been working on his computer and typing. It's like he never takes off his gloves. Merkengrath, linguistics expert. My name is Scary.
The editing is also really well done. How it just bounces back and forth between all the actors in the scenes together.
Yeah. Well, the way that the documentary is even set up is like you introduce Terry and his wife, right? They're sitting on the couch, and then you do the kind of the story thing where you find out that he's being sued by Freddy Krueger, and then you introduce the linguistics expert, right?
Yeah.
And then you kind of interview him, and then you cut back to his kind of introduction, but his dynamic within the family and dealing with them and helping them to understand what's going on. And of course, copywriting bitch and stuff like that. I like the skulls on the table. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that. Oh, snap, bitch.
I think that like one of the reasons why this works so well is the actors that he uses, they sell it, they make it believable enough that you get pulled into it, just like with the John Wick and the other ones that we've watched. They also do the Gremlins one, or I don't think they did the
I don't know if he did the Gremlins one. I like the fact that it's also done before they have a kid. So when you get into the Rick and Morty thing,
yeah,
he's already had the kid. So this is before Rick and Morty.
Looks like a prequel.
Yeah, and then of course you have the statement at the end. Settlement was agreed upon, and the case against Scary Terry was dropped. Bitchology still remains one of the most widely studied subjects in the Scary University educational curriculum.
Don't sue us, bitch.
I love it. It was really awesome.
Yep, and yeah, we'll watch some more. I while you were out doing something for a few minutes, I turned on this Game of Thrones one fan film. It's like 8 minutes long, and it's called Boredom. The Night Watch of Boredom or something like that. I don't know. It's okay. I was trying to pay attention to it, but it didn't really grab me too much. I think for now I'll just keep sticking with a lot of Blinky stuff.
I would love to see this. Like one of the guys just said, I could totally see this airing on Cartoon Network or as a DVD extra on Rick and Morty. I would love to see this as a DVD extra on Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Actually, I saw something that he did that's in the recommended, which is Zatanna. I want to watch that, the Zatanna film.
Okay.